Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. Did I get delivered here? Somebody tell me, please. This old world confusing me. Clouds as mean as you ever seen. Ain't a bird who knows you're true. Then a little voice inside you whispers, don't sell your dreams so soon. Everywhere you look, when you're lost out there and you're all alone, life is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look, everywhere you look.
It's a beautiful Tuesday afternoon in Bishopville. Welcome to VNN. I'm Cade Middleton.
And I'm Allie Sheriff. Today is March 27th.
Let's get started with today's big stories.
Last week, our sophomores had their annual retreat.
Our cameras were there to learn more about their great experience.
NET stands for National Evangelization Teams, and it is a ministry started in West St. Paul, Minnesota in 1981. And this year we have 17 teams across the country, 179 missionaries split into 17 teams. And we basically travel the country preaching the Word of God, spreading the gospel.
I heard that they liked it a lot and they weren't really they didn't know what to expect, but when they started getting used to all the leaders and everything, like, it was a lot of fun, so I'm excited.
Hopefully you guys remember. So that's what we're gonna do. Opposite, you're gonna play a game. I know.
And putting on retreats for junior high and high school youth, and we're going around telling them about Jesus, but also doing it in a fun way to just impact them more.
Be the biggest man.
Imagine getting to do the most important thing in the world and trying to do your best at it every day, because that's what I do. Having a relationship with God and bringing others to God. That's the only eternal thing that can happen, is bringing people closer to Christ. Because that goes into eternity, and I get to do that as a career, quote unquote.
It looks like the retreat was great this year.
Now to sports news. We have a big week of rivalry games.
For more on that, here's Gabe Garcia.
Happy Tuesday, sports fans. I'm Gabe Garcia, and here's what's happening in sports on this Tuesday. It's a big day for rivalry games. Tonight, our girls and boys lacrosse teams will both take on Fort Myers High School. These games will be home at 5 and 7. Make plans to come out and cheer them on. Speaking of Fort Myers, our softball team will take on the Greenies as well. This is a home game. JV starts at 4:30 and varsity at 7. This will be a dedication game for Cancer Night. Make sure to be there to support our girls. Tomorrow night is a big night for our baseball team. Both our boys' teams will be taking on Fort Myers. JV starts at 4 and varsity's first pitch will be thrown at 7. That's all for sports news on this Tuesday. Back to Allie and Cade.
Thanks, Gabe. The day is finally here.
That's right. It's time to find out my true match.
The data match results are in and on sale during lunch.
I'll be first in line. It's only $2 for your grade and $3 for all grades. I can't wait to see how many lucky ladies are my perfect match. Attention aspiring broadcasters and filmmakers. Do you want to travel to Seattle next year?
If you are interested in hearing more about the trip, there will be 2 meetings on Wednesday during both flex periods in the Mac Lab.
If you can't make it, contact Miss Mativia for more information. Speaking of cameras, our photography club is in full swing.
Our crew's caught up with Kaylee Hildebrand to find out more about their group.
Here with Kaylee Hildebrand, and I'm one of the co-presidents and the founder of the photography club.
Okay, Kaylee, why should other students join photography club?
So I firmly believe that any student who has a passion for visual arts and or photography should join, because honestly it's just a way for somebody to have a creative outlet. If photography is or yearbook or any of that kind of stuff is something that they're truly passionate about, not so much to be like, oh well, I'm the best or I want to show off, but just so that you can get some practice with the field if you're either wanting to do it for a hobby, or if you're wanting to join the yearbook, or if you are wanting to go into doing photography professionally like my dad does.
Why do you like photography?
So I personally kind of grew up with photography, with my dad being a self-employed photographer. It was always something that I was kind of bred to have an appreciation for, because my dad would always come on home and he'd be saying like, oh hey guys, look at this really cool house that I took a picture of, or like he always does advertisement for like Norman Love, so he'll be like, oh look at how cool this looks, and he'll just be like so excited about it. So in return, we'd always just kind of love it ourselves, and we just really appreciate just all the visual arts.
What is your favorite thing about photography club?
I really like it because I get to see, well, photography club, we give them a theme each week, and it's really fun to just see everybody's different interpretations of it and to truly see how talented these kids are. So like just the kids in your class that are just kind of quiet, who have this huge just knack for the visual arts, and just to see what they're able to come on up with, it's just truly amazing.
Thanks, Nicoy. That's all for VNN on this Tuesday. I'm Cade.
And I'm Allie. Have a great day.